Hi, welcome to Asobi Sport. My name is Sarah, and I wanted to show you a couple of exercises that you can do while you are breastfeeding or pumping breast milk. So often while we are sitting or breastfeeding, we don't feel we can really open up our chest and stretch through our shoulders. We tend to be sort of hunched over our child, or the various pump equipment and everything else that I thought it would be fun to make this video while I'm pumping. I'm actually on a trip. It's the longest trip I've taken without my babies. My babies are actually now not really babies anymore. I guess they're 2 and 8 months already, and the older one is 5, but I'm pumping. I'm very grateful for the pump this trip, especially because I am still nursing. So I thought I would just show you while I'm pumping a couple of things that you can be doing, just so that you see the pump going on right here. I'm using the Medela hands-free breast pump, but just so that I have a little bit of privacy, I'm going to go ahead and cover myself up a little bit, at least give you a sense of what can you be doing while you are sitting. If you have one arm free, you can actually do a whole arm series where you extend your arm out to the side, and you can do arms, I call these multiples of 10, maybe I'll use my other arm. Arms go out to the side, then they bend, then they rotate, then they go up to the sky, and the whole time focusing on scap stabilization, so arms up to the sky, and then you circle, and then you circle the other direction, and then you come down, and you rotate, and you come into your ribs, and then out to the side. And this is a lovely arm series that you can do just counting to 10 quietly if you're by yourself or if your child is nursing quietly. Or you can certainly count to your child. So I like to do multiples of 10 or other multiples. I always feel like there's some nice opportunities to be educating your child. But sometimes, you may not have both arms free, or you want to focus a little bit on legs, and our feet really don't get that much attention, so I thought it would be kind of neat to show you a little foot exercise. What I've done is, can you even see this? Let me see if I can position the camera. So I've just crossed my leg over the other leg. I'm trying to sit up tall into neutral spine, and here, let's see if I can position this in a helpful way. See if I can sit and you can begin to see my legs. That might work. Alright, so you cross your leg, and first you just stretch through the piriformis, which is one of your glutes that can get really, really tight. And you sit up tall and just stretch through that, and then you go ahead and do ankle circles. And this is a wonderful way to stretch through the whole ankle and the foot, and you do 10 circles in one direction, 10 in the other. Stretch through your foot. Just think how much pressure and stress we put through our feet day in and day out, and how little attention they get. Then you circle the first way for 8, and the other direction for 8, and then the first direction for 6, and the other direction for 6. You really try to get full range, so you go back to the first direction for 4, and then the other direction for 4, and then you come down to 2, and the other direction for 2, and then 1 and 1. And then once you're there, you can go ahead and do some nice stretching and kind of massage through your feet. And that's all assuming that you have hands free, but if you don't have hands free, you can just hold your baby or hold the gear that you have and just focus on stretching through the foot and ankle, as well as sitting up nice and tall. And just so you see what that stretch is, if you sit up nice and tall, you just find your spine, and I'm having a hard time finding the right angle, but you find your spine so that you're not rounded, and this air conditioner is getting in my way in terms of helping you see what I want you to see in my spine. Basically, when you sit, you don't want to be in flexion. That's often the case. When you sit, you tend to kind of round and slouch. Well, if you can sit up nice and tall and find your neutral spine, then you're not stressing your lower back as much. So it can be helpful to first cross your leg and then sit up nice and tall, and then what you can do is press this knee down. Can you see that? Press this knee down while you're sitting up nice and tall, and that will actually stretch through the piriformis a little bit more, which is one of the major glute muscles that can... the fan just turned on. It's one of the glute muscles that can get really tight. So hopefully that gives you some ideas. Thanks for watching Sobe Sport. Again, my name is Sarah. Please check in for lots of ideas on how to exercise and how to breastfeed and how to baby wear or take good care of your baby while you're taking care of yourself. Thanks again. Bye-bye.